Welcome to On the Chain. This is Jeff. What is going on, everyone? Here with co-host Chip. We are going to have an amazing day today. Why? Because XRP, that's why. Ripple, the SEC, Hinman emails, and Judge Torres' big decision incoming. Ripple custody, XRP 589. What?
589, baby. Let's go.
Welcome to On the Chain.
There you go. Welcome everybody. Drop where you're
We
from.
are
What's going
back.
on? We're gonna jump right into it tonight, man. We're not wasting
like it's
any.
hot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it, people. We're gonna go right into this whole thing, this shindig. Let's get this shindig cranked up. Drop in the chat where you're from on the rewatch. Go ahead and drop that as well. But Jeff, I wanted to let's start off on this positive note. There's everyone's saying, well, Ripple this and this SEC and la la la. Everyone has an issue with it, right? Everyone has a problem. But funny thing about it is the best part about it, they just keep rolling on. They don't care. It's almost like there's what case? I mean, nobody knows. So check this out. Ripple put this tweet out, kind of took everybody by surprise today. But today we are proud to announce that Ripple has acquired Metaco. And I'm probably saying that right. It may be Metaco. Who knows how it is? Metaco. Metaco. Let's just call it Metaco. Metaco becoming the sole shareholder, which means they're the owner, of the Swiss-based provider of digital asset custody and tokenization technology. Jeff, say that 6 times fast. Just try to say it once really fast. Go ahead.
Custody.
No, the blue, what's in blue there? Say it fast.
What's in blue?
You don't see my
Swiss-based provider of digital asset custody and tokenization technology.
Swiss-based provider. Say it fast. Swiss-based provider.
Swiss-based provider of digital asset custody and tokenization technology. Swiss-based provider of digital asset custody and tokenization technology.
You're good at that, Jeff. You're much
Metaco.
Metaco. Welcome to Metaco.
Metaco.
Can you imagine that thing? I almost imagine it would sound like Zombo. Zombo was the best site ever. Zombo. It's funny because David Schwartz, if you know the site about the Zombo, you know that Zombo site? We'll play that a little later, but stay tuned at the end. We'll drop it in the chat. We'll do Zombo. So funny that David Schwartz tweeted about that. I hadn't heard about that at least 10 or 15 years. It's the best site out there, but not as good as Metaco. Metaco or Metaco? Nobody knows. You say Metaco, I say Metaco.
Metaco.
Well, this is the tweet right there, and let's check it out. This is it. So Ripple takes on the crypto custody market. Now, Jeff, is there a coincidence here? I was talking about this with Bubba Cugs on an earlier Twitter Spaces while I was out walking my dog, but is there something weird going on? Yesterday it drops that the ledger isn't what we thought it was. Wasn't exactly so safe. They can send out shards, and we're a firmware update away from you losing your keys. Isn't that terrific? And then just the next day, just by coincidence, what happens? Ripple announces this custody solution and tokenization solution. Now, I know it's more institutional, but it's still a big deal. So the growing institutional crypto custody market expected to reach a staggering 10 trillion by 2030. Custody is a secret facet of the infrastructure required for enterprise crypto services, and recent research conducted by Ripple shows that most global financial leaders at financial institutions and enterprises have plans to use crypto custody solutions in their businesses within the next 3 years, primarily through a third-party provider. This is interesting. So Ripple and Metaco joined forces. We have to get the official pronunciation on that. It's taken on the crypto custody market, excited to announce its acquisition. I like how they say they're the sole shareholder. They've acquired the company. They're based in Switzerland. Switzerland's neutral, Jeff. Remember that. Seems like a good place to have this. And Ripple and Metaco are strong crypto DNA, top-tier international customers, and a long history of working with regulated entities to create secure, enterprise-grade solutions. So with the acquisition, Ripple will expand its enterprise offerings, providing customers the technology to custody, issue, and settle any type of tokenized asset. Metaco will dramatically accelerate its growth trajectory through the access to Ripple's established base of hundreds, Jeff. We don't know the exact number. We've heard over 200. We've heard as many as 400 plus. but all these customers will have capital to address new demand and resources to continue delivering on its commitment to its banking and institutional clients. What is your take on this, Jeff?
Man, I'll tell you, the fact that they're looking for acquisition, they're looking for movement outside of the U.S. market, I think is huge. They've been continuing to build, to grow, to develop. I think that's massive. And so here, of all the places in the world to buy something, Switzerland, definitely, the right place. And I like this one statement here: Ripple's established base of hundreds of customers, capital to address new demand, and resources to continue delivering on its commitment to banking and institutional clients. And so that, that's the foundation of their company, right? It's all about cross-border payment, movement of money, and for banking, for banks, for institutions, not for end user consumers. Moving to Switzerland, arguably, you could say it's the capital of the banking world. It's a great place for them to go.
Yeah, and it's like it's weird they're not based here, and they don't. I mean, tokenized assets, not a problem. It's Switzerland. Whatever they want to do, it's like they don't have that sort of bottleneck anymore. Metaco is a proven leader in institutional digital asset custody with exceptional executive bench. That's so weird. It's like you usually hear that terminology like in sport, right? Sports, they like the bench is deep, man. There's so many different the A, the B teams. The bench is deep. But here's an executive bench, truly unmatched customer track record, said Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, through the strength of our balance sheet and financial position, flaunting it over at the SEC there. Ripple will continue pressing our advantage in the areas critical to crypto infrastructure, bringing on Metaco. They got Jeff, the pronunciation. Without a badass Yetis, they're hard to pronounce, right? But we were kind enough to include in parentheses the pronunciation. So simple, a caveman can do it, right?
Yep.
No offense to the cavemen out there, but I'm just saying. So bringing on Metaco is a monumental for our growth, our growing product suite, and expanding global footprint. Right there, Jeff, you said it. Expanding global footprint. I don't think there's any mistake in that wording right there.
It.
Monumental, baby.
Monumental, man. I think we're seeing some really big movements in the space, and this is great. Here we are. There's some big things happening in general. Holding the SEC to task. One of the big statements that Congress had been making is that, or certain members of Congress, like Warren Davidson. And if you haven't seen that interview, go check it out. Go to onthechain.io. Actually, I hope that we have I hope it's live over there.
I don't know. Did we put it live over there, Jeff?
I might not have gone live with it. So wait,
don't go there
and
yet,
it will
guys.
be over there. Don't go there yet. Well, go to onthechain.io. You can see an old interview. I don't know why it's not up
Jeff
there.
and I are super busy. I don't know.
Old interview with Warren Davidson, but we'll get that one live. It's not there. But anyhow, my point being is that they're holding the SEC to task, holding Gary Gensler to task. Other members out there are going to be held to account for what they're doing. And a big part of that is pushing innovation offshore, and we brought that up in the interview, Chip. I said, are they pushing offshore? And the congressman said they're effectively trying to kill it here in the U.S. So detrimental. Here's the big one. Does Ripple, are the leaders and the leadership within Ripple kind of forecasting a possibility of more aggressive regulatory presence here in the U.S. and looking for a lot more opportunity international, with a possibility of migrating their corporate offices? What do you think? You're muted. Like Metaco, you're mutedo.
Yeah, I was absolutely. I was fascinated by this amazing comment from Zeus Zerp. Brad Garlinghouse has been playing chess since day one at Ripple. Gary Gensler has been playing Hungry Hippo since day one at the SEC. So you guys don't know that Hungry Hippo. Like, gosh, that's going back there a ways.
That was a great game.
You smash this thing and a little hippo came out and grabbed the balls. I don't know, man. It felt like you could get good 5 minutes of play out of that before one of the hippo's heads exploded. I mean, do we have that? I mean, Jeff, can we go to the tape on this one? Can we go to the video?
We can.
Hungry
Hippos.
Hungry Hippos. Gosh, I haven't thought about that in a long time, Jeff. Let's see if there's any video on this. There's got to be some video, right? I would think.
There's got to be something out there.
Oh, absolutely, dude. Oh, here it is. Gosh. All right, let's do this. Let's see if we can put this on here, because this is what I like about this show. It takes on its own little mystique. Let's go to the tape here. Let's go. Here we go. Here it is, Jeff. This is it. I'm going to put it up full screen here. Let me load it up. Here's Hungry Hippos, people. There it is. You see, you smash that back of the thing, hit that 6 or 7 times.
Game from Hasbro. Kids can challenge their friends to marble chomping fun with 4 updated hippos.
They don't actually show you playing it because it only lasts for about like 30 seconds. You notice I'm not showing the play there, Jeff?
Bright colors. To play, choose a hippo.
Oh.
Load the marbles.
F1, I don't know. It seems so much easier. It's just like a bunch of kids smashing that thing. Now it's like load the marbles and do this.
Release all the marbles at once. Hippo's tail and start chomping. The
this is a ridiculous
press the tail,
game.
the faster they will eat the marbles.
And they're breaking.
What a great game. Such a great game.
That's scary against the right there. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
There he is. Chomp. He wants it all.
Hungry Hippos also has new storage
Hungry
features.
Gary.
Hungry
storage
Hippos
features.
is for 2 to 4 players.
New storage features.
I mean, new storage features.
New storage features. It didn't have a storage feature before, and now it's brand new.
That's absolutely silly, Jeff. Hungry Hippos. We got sidetracked. I love it. Let's get back to the story. The Cecere, it's all your fault, man. It's all your fault. But had to go there. But I want to get back to this story here. Let's see. Hans, if he edits this piece, will be like breaking it up and having to cut it up and all that kind of stuff. But let's get back to the piece. I want to read this final part. So
Oreo Speedwagon Does America was the 1984 Hungry Hippo World Champion.
Okay.
World Champion.
Fantastic. Was the world invited? Because they're not invited to the World Series. I'm just asking.
They were not.
Yeah, so it was like, well, the world champion was like in his basement with like 6 of his friends, right?
But he was
the
world champion.
Off. It's like we're having the world championship, and that's how they did it. So the next evolution in crypto solutions for business, Ripple's 10+ year history addressing the multi-trillion-dollar pain points utilizing blockchain and crypto, solving the hardest problems for enterprise customers. It's enabled the company to grow and expand from cross-border payments and to liquidity management and tokenization. You see how I said that, Jeff? Ripple's product and solution offerings and the global network and blah, blah, blah. And so Metaco offers secure, versatile, mission-critical custody infrastructure. Wow. That's a lot to say, Jeff. These are very buzzwordy. These
primary
things.
Offering, harmonize.
Harmonize, Jeff. Harmonize. It's in harmony with the environment. It's harmonized.
It's almost like, does ODL get harmonized? Does harmonize ODL?
It's like its primary offering harmonized, the institutional standard. Don't confuse it with anything else. This is harmonized.
It's harmonized with a TM.
Tokenization infrastructure chosen by the world's largest global custodians, top-tier banks, financial institutions, corporations. Where is it located? I don't know. It could be in the side of a mountain. Nobody knows, Jeff. The Swiss Alps, who knows? Nobody knows. It's probably like in an office building that's unsecured. You know, like one of these office buildings you kind of walk into, and next thing you know, you're Metaco's cold storage. I'm sure it's very. I'm sure it's not.
It's in CZ's hotel room.
Where is CZ's where's their headquarters? Anywhere CZ is. So
that's right.
Binance, I should say. Metaco's technology, product market fit, customer puts this stuff together. Unparalleled team to make them the perfect partner for Ripple. This is what happens when you allow like attorneys and people, like you don't put it in plain speak. Jeff, I'm going to run this through ChatGPT and I'm going to come back and say, just put this in the plain speak. Because it's like it's too buzzy right now. Metaco's technology of the product fit. Hang on a second. I'm going to be right back with this thing. This is
That's
ridiculous,
I
Jeff.
like that one. That's a funny one. That's a good one.
This is just so much going on. Let me see if I can just kind of chat GPT this one. Let's see what we get. I'll run it through 4. I'll say rewrite in plain speak.
Which one are we
That's what it
reading? I
does.
forgot already. Oh,
There you
this
go.
one.
There you go.
See if it's any good.
It's not that good. It doesn't seem that much. It doesn't seem better, Jeff.
Really? Man.
Metaco's tech, how well their products fit the market, their customers, their awesome team, make them a great match for us at Ripple. We're going to help them as we bring important crypto tech to business. We're eager to back Metaco. They're going to keep making top-notch products and services just like they're known for, but with our help. They'll grow faster, more smoothly, said Cecere. Now, he didn't really say it like that, but I mean, this is a chat GPT version. The person in charge at safekeeping at Ripple. I'll compare that to Metaco's technology, product market fit, customer base, and unparalleled team make the perfect partner for Ripple as we look forward to critical crypto infrastructure to businesses. It's already better. That's it, Jeff. We're rewriting everything with ChatGPT. I've had it with this stuff.
All right. So I'm going to put Bard to the test.
Bard is, I'm very impressed with Bard. Just take that same paragraph and put it in Bard.
I took the entire article and
Sweet.
Summarized it into bullet points. We could have saved ourselves a lot of time here.
But then what are you going to talk about, Jeff?
The institutional crypto custody market is expected to reach 10 trillion by 2030.
Okay.
Ripple has acquired Metaco, a Swiss-based provider of digital asset custody and tokenization technology. This acquisition will allow Ripple to expand its enterprise offerings and provide customers with technology to custody, issue, and settle any type of tokenized asset. Metaco has a strong track record of working with regulated entities to create secure enterprise-grade solutions. That's pretty good. The acquisition of Metaco is a significant step for Ripple as it looks to become a leader in enterprise crypto solutions. And here's a more concise short paragraph. Ripple has acquired Metaco, a leading provider of digital asset custody and tokenization technology. This acquisition will allow Ripple to expand its enterprise offerings and provide customers with the security and compliance they need to participate in the crypto economy. There you go. All summarized into one short sentence.
Well, Jeff,
2 sentences.
Now look at this. I took it a step further. And I said, write it as if a 5th grader wrote it.
Oh, there we go.
Ripple and Metaco, they're working
I like
together
that one.
to make crypto safe for businesses. Pretty simple, right?
I like that.
Metaco has a really good technology.
I like it. I see where you're going.
A lot of customers. Good. Ripple's excited to help Metaco get even better and help even more businesses use crypto. Metaco's a company that provides custody services for crypto. Custody services are important because they help businesses keep their crypto safe. Ripple's a company that develops tech for sending and exchanging cryptocurrencies. Ripple and Metaco are working together to make it easier for businesses to use crypto. This is important because it could help businesses save money and operate more efficiently. I hope it helps. This is spot on. We should take everything and just write it in here. I mean, look at it, like a 5th grader wrote it. It's fantastic. It's right spot on. Ripple and Metaco are working together to make crypto safe for business. That's it. We don't need buzz this and buzz that and this. Some of these things are just so hard to read. I don't like when they're written by that they go through their lawyers and they have to approve it, and then they take some excerpts that no one ever said. Brad Garlinghouse said it. Brad Garlinghouse doesn't even know this went out. He has no clue. He didn't say any of that. I've hung out with Brad Garlinghouse. He doesn't talk like that at all. What am I going to tell you? I have the picture to prove it, Jeff. Flash that up there if I have to.
So I rewrote this.
Which is having too much funny. This will be we're converting the show to AI on the chain, on the AI chain.
This is Joe Biden. Now, you would expect that you wouldn't understand most of it, but my fellow Americans, I'm here today to talk about the future of money. As you know, the way we exchange value has been changing rapidly in recent years. The rise of digital payments and cryptocurrency is transforming our financial system. Problem is, I don't think this isn't, you got to slur it a little bit. Time of great opportunity. Okay. They just wrote it like a presidential speech. What's going on with this nonsense? How about, there we go. How do you spell his name?
What are you looking for, Jeff? What are you looking for?
There we go. Mm-hmm. All right. I
This is the
tried
one that
Kamala
Joe-
Harris, but didn't come up.
Here we go. This is
Didn't
the one.
work out.
This is the one that Joe Biden wrote. Okay. Sure. He goes, I'm not sure what this crypto business is about, but I do know that Ripple and Metaco are working together on something. I guess it's important because Sagar Shah, head of custody of Ripple, said so. And I trust Sagar because I'm sure this is all good news, and I hope it doesn't lead to any of those funny internet coins. This old man's not familiar with crypto, but he trusts Sagar Shah. He's the head of custody of Ripple, and then Sagar Shah said that Ripple and Metaco, I don't know, they're working on something really important. This old man's a bit worried about cryptocurrencies because he doesn't understand them.
Oh
There
my
you
God,
go.
that's awesome.
There you go. There you go. Done. You know what the prompt was for that, Jeff?
What's that?
Rewrite this as if an out of touch old man wrote this.
Okay, let's see if this one. Let's see if this one works. Citizens, I come to you today with great news. Our great nation has just acquired a new asset that will secure our financial future for generations to come. I speak, of course, of Ripple, the leading provider of digital asset custody and tokenization tech. Ripple acquisition of Metaco is a major victory for our nation. It will allow us to control the flow of money within our borders and ensure that our financial system is secure and compliant. I know that some of you are concerned about the rise of cryptocurrency. You worry that it will undermine our national sovereignty and allow criminals to operate with impunity. I understand your concerns, but I assure you there's nothing to fear.
Yeah, look, Oscar has it spot on. If this was Joe Biden, he'd start by saying, okay, folks, listen, here's the deal. Number one, that's like the opening of everything he ever says. By the way, did we put this up there? KHUD, Metaco, Managing Economic Technology Equity Company.
That's good. Man.
Jeff, we got to simplify everything. Listen, I know we got a smart audience, the smartest audience in crypto, but these aren't any fun to read. I'm tripping over words like the Managing Economic Technology Equity Company. It's just so much. Thank you for that, Kay. I appreciate that. Speaking of which, Jeff, here it is, Jeff. Here she is. Wait. What's going on my computer? Jeff and I both had computer issues today. It's like usually one or the other, but today it was both of us. And I don't know why, but it was.
So Chip, the correct pronunciation of Metaco, you put more stress on the first syllable. It's
Metaco.
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 Metaco. Metaco.
What am I going to say? We were bound to get that wrong, Jeff. I mean, you can't win them all, right?
Well,
I have to say, Jeff, I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited
sleeper.
about it. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong about it. I'm super excited about it. But I mean, how many more acquisitions? So let's see. The last acquisition was in Japan, I think, wasn't it? I believe.
Japan.
Let's take a look at this. So every once in a while, something comes across my internet, my feed, one of my Twitters when I'm like looking through my Twitters, and every once in a while, I'm like, hey, this is pretty damn cool. Like, hey, what is this?
You get that video?
I've got the video, dude. I've got the video. So
you've got the video? This is
Oskar. This is our very own Oskar who put this together, and I was blown away by it. So I spammed everybody with it today. This is Oskar right here. Oskar Arnarson. I'm probably saying that wrong. That K always messes me up, Jeff. I'm used to having a C for Oscar.
Maybe it's Oskar.
Oskar Arnarson.
Or Oskarum.
Put the pronunciation in there so we don't trip on this. This is important because he made something really cool. And he's been making really cool stuff. And I'm thinking this might be just the thing that puts you over the edge to bring you on the chain.
This is very cool. This is it.
This is it. We got to do this.
This is it. This is the best video ever.
Yeah, it's the best.
He's going to send us the pronunciation.
He goes, I'm going to send you the pronunciation. Well, when, dude? I'm trying to like introduce you now. I mean, come on, man. I'll send you the pronunciation. Like, hang on,
I'll send you at a later date.
Hang on a second, Jeff. Hang on. I'm going to talk about the Oskar. Dude. Okay, send in the Morse code. Dude, send me the pronunciation. Oh my God, we're on. Hang on a second, Jeff. Hang on. I'm on hold right now. Oskar, he's sending it. He's sending the pronunciation. Send it over. How are you
He's
sending
sending
it, dude?
Send it by
Are you
telegraph.
sending it by a carrier pigeon? I mean, my God, what are we doing
Let's
here?
just go with Oscar, eh?
We want to have a proper intro here.
It's Oscar, eh?
Butthead says, hey. That's
Hey.
not it.
No, it's this one. No.
No.
That one. Oscar, eh?
Oscar A. Let's do that for now. I got it. Okay,
It's
Oscar A.
It's actually Oskar.
Oscar.
Stressed on the first syllable again.
Oscar.
Oskar.
Oh, that's
Is that it? Are we right? Oskar.
Nah.
So in German, it means God's spear.
That's about right. That makes sense.
Oskar.
All right, dude. Let's play this, guys. I want you guys to sit back, get some popcorn, enjoy this. This is one of the best things you're gonna see, probably all week, maybe all month.
Chip. You know what's getting really great? We're getting closer to a very important date. You know what that date is? Let's call it bone-in ribeye date. Let's call it
Ooh.
steak date, or let's call it the steak meet, the steak meetup. Oh, hey, Mr. B.
Oh, Mr. B's here. By the way, Mr. B, you left that John Deaton chat last night before I had a chance to call you out before 2,300 people. I was going to say, and you bailed on that as soon as I went on stage, which was like 3 hours into it. And I waited like an hour and a half to get on stage. There he is. So I finally get on there, and I'm like, Nick, you bailed. And I was like, I'm like looking through there. I didn't see Nick. I was like, Nick, I was like, call him out. We have that bet. How do you think you're doing, man? This is exciting, though. You guys got to travel down to South Florida, take us out. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be
awesome.
There's going to be balloons. There's going to be streamers, Jeff. There's going to be fireworks. Yes. A nice a ribbon, a bone in your eye. It's going to be fantastic. Whatever it is, Jeff. Come on. Nobody knows the truth here.
Bone and fillet.
Oscar A can relate to that. Okay, guys, let's do this. Ready?
Oskar.
This is Oscar created this amazing video. Let's watch.
9. Calling house is late. Where the hell is he?
Today is a good day.
Run.
Brad, you came.
The deal is off. He's not the MIT Gary. That's his evil twin brother. Look at his skin, David. He's transforming. Get away from him. He's a lizard man, David. He's a lizard man.
I can't believe it. Oh my God, Brad. That's not Gary Gensler.
Get away from him right now. Flip the switch.
I'm trying.
Do it now.
It's stuck.
Flip the fucking switch.
There it is. Blowing through $23, $29. Rocket ship taking off to the moon in 45, 46. Heading all the way up to the magic number, Josh. Running through every
Man,
major
okay,
number.
get ready to pass 100.
Yeah. Running through every flag, every country, everyone's partying in the streets. The massive festival, Josh. It's great. I love this part here when he says, "That's not Gary Gensler."
That's not Gary Gensler.
Gary,
Get away from him right now.
What a fantastic video, man. Well done, man. Well done indeed. Love it, guys.
Awesome
What do you think
video.
about this video? Is it fun? Is it awesome? Yeah.
one of the
589 baby says legendary. Run, David, run, says Paper Chaser. John Doe. Haha. It's good stuff.
Dude, that was an
Yeah.
awesome video. Man, good shout out to Oskar.
Yeah, it was good stuff, man. Thank you, man. Way too kind. No,
That's
dude, that's
great.
some solid work right there. I was like, I had to make sure that got out, went viral, and it's all over
Dude,
the internet. What a great video.
Oh man, it was so great. It's also a big throwback too. I mean, all the sound effects. That was just great.
Yeah.
You know, the still shot and the mouth. Oh, it was
The
good.
game looked, gosh, it was just incredible. Fantastic. Loved it. Laughed and cried at the same time, Jeff. That's how much I enjoyed it.
It was good.
Jeff, this article is like seriously long. It's still going on, man. I just can't believe how long this article is.
Which article are you talking about?
Talking about this one we were reading for the last hour, the last 20 minutes.
We've
Look at
already
this thing.
summarized it. Yeah,
Look
we
at
already
this.
summarized it
It's
into
too
one
much,
paragraph,
dude.
2 sentences.
That's all you need. You took the whole thing, and that's all we needed.
We're going to start doing that with everything. We'll just throw everything into write that in one sentence.
So the big news we teased at the beginning, Jeff, the Hinman email. So update on the timing regarding when we should see those documents ordered unsealed, because they were ordered unsealed. And according to the court's 9/12/2022 order, parties have 21 days to file public redacted versions of the summary judgment documents consistent with the sealing ruling. June 6th is 21 days from yesterday's ruling. But the word that has me the most upset, Jeff, and not sure if it means anything, redacted versions. Remember some of the stuff we see that's redacted? Looks like black lines on white paper, like just stripes. There's no words. So, I mean, is this what we're going to get? It's going to say of the, and then it'd be scratched out, and the, and, you know, the uhs and ums and does and no names. And I mean, what are they going to do? They're going to play games with this for the next 6 months, redacting stuff. Oh, you have to show that. Okay, well, unredact that and make another word. You used to say and the, now it says and the of. Are they going to do that, Jeff? Is that what we're expecting? I don't know.
As long as it's prefaced with this, I'm writing to you today to inform you that redacted has been redacted from your record. This information was redacted in accordance with the redacted act of redacted. If you have any questions about this matter, please do not hesitate to contact me.
Signed redacted. Beautiful. Beautiful, Jeff. Beautiful. That's awesome. That is awesome. Let me see. What else we got here? I'm going to try to pull something else. Something else I meant to get here.
Got a bunch of good stuff here.
I know, but I wanted to...
History.
I wanted to pull this up.
Dude,
what is key?
You're going to get... You pulling up the ledgers?
No,
that whole ledger thing. We'll get into that after. There was a little brouhaha over the whole ledger. That was almost like a ledger meltdown. People are going crazy.
Yeah, let me just I'm trying to organize these tweets right here. Let's see. Here it is. Okay. So I'm just trying to what just happened? It's not what I expected to happen. Oh man, Jeff, I don't know. I lost the tweet. It drives me crazy. It drives me absolutely nuts. Nuts. I don't know why the hell I can't find it. Now I just had it. I clicked on it. It went off the screen. And that was pretty much it.
That was it.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. But I got these in order. Yep. They're in order. And all right. Sorry about that. I had to cue those up, Jeff. But here we go. So Carl Cecere, we had him on the show. Remember when he filed the FOIA request based on Roslyn Layton? He was representing her. John Deaton put this cool thing out. Good. He put a cool tweet out saying, although Roslyn Layton's motion filed by Carl Cecere has been deemed a moot, it was important that it was filed. In litigation, wins are not always counted by actual rulings. You can't unring that bell. And Carl said, thanks, John. What matters is the court reached the right result on the merits, and we believe our filing had an impact. I agree. I think Carl's filing definitely did. You know, he was representing Roslyn Layton. You can go watch that Carl Cecere interview on the chain. We had him on there when he filed that. We talked about it. We got to have him back on. What a great mind, man. I just love talking to him. This is a real fun interview. And of course, Roslyn Layton was doing a little lap. She was doing a little victory lap herself. Hashtag unsealed, victory in unsealing the Hinman documents in the Ripple case. Thank you, Judge Torres, for agreeing that the public should see them. Hashtag FOIA, hashtag transparency, hashtag public interest, hashtag XRP Army. She put the Army in there, Jeff. Yeah! I love that. And there it is. Foregoing the reasons, the SEC motion is granted in part and denied in part. And the SEC's motion is denied as to the Hinman speech documents and granted to the reminder of its request. So there you go. Yeah. So super happy about that, Jeff. But you know, the ledger, I think what paints the picture the best And this is what I can't figure out. I tweeted this out early. Like, everybody's super upset about the Ledger thing, but everyone's like, CBDCs, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you want to control my life? You want to stop my payments? Leave my bank account? Yeah.
You know, it's really cool, Chip. Is
This
this?
is awesome.
You put
It's
this
so
up
awesome.
there, and I think, you know, as a quick intermission break, this is really important, you know, because of the symbolic nature of what this represents.
It does represent something, but this is,
It's so impressive.
Jeff, it's stopping though. It's not playing succinctly. It's,
I don't know why it's doing that.
I don't know. Stop. Turn it over. Let's see if it's like jittering.
It keeps like refreshing. Look at that.
That's a bummer, Jeff. I don't know why it's doing that on your screen. Why is it doing that?
I don't know.
Does anybody know why? It's not as impressive when it does that.
No, it was so much better when it's not. I don't know why it's doing
Let me
that.
see if I can. Let me see if I can. Let's see if we got anything over here. Could be. Maybe it's just the. Oh, I got it clean over here. Hang on a second. Let's
It
do
might
this.
be how it's doing it. That's so crazy. Look at that.
Isn't that wild, dude?
It's insane.
Love it. Let's see here. All right,
Is
let's
yours
see if
clean
it-
all the way? Let's see if yours.
see.
Let's see if yours goes. Oh, yours is working. What the heck?
Whoa, dude. Whoa, we are zooming in.
Oh,
my
now
gosh,
mine's
dude.
working. That's weird.
We're zooming into a cup of coffee. Look at how weird that is, Jeff. It's
Very
like-
bizarre.
And they did a cool thing at the end where they zoom out and you can just sit there and watch it over and over. Like you're like into some sort of like star field. It's like intestines or
That's
brain
so-
material there. It's just coffee, Jeff. Look at it too. It's just the zooming into a giant and boop, and then we go all over again.
So bizarre. So very
so
bizarre.
So bizarre.
So bizarre.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Man, oh man.
It has nothing to do with, I mean, other than the fact that Jeff and I are obsessed with coffee, it has nothing to do with crypto. But sometimes you got to put some stuff on it. But I wanted to talk.
Coffee is good.
So Ledger, you know, the Nano
Yeah, what
Ledger.
do you
then
think
they'll
about
ask-
these
and-
ledgers?
So I don't like what's going on with it at all. So they made this announcement that, we have something cool. Is that if you pay us a subscription, this is why when you're motivated by greed and you destroy you obliterate your business model, you deserve everything that's coming. That's all I can tell you. And I found an angry guy. I wish I knew his name. I'd want to credit him. But I found a guy angry, talking about it in the video, Jeff, and I think he sums up a lot of us. But he was mad, and I want to play this video because he is not happy. Let me throw this up on the screen. Ledger guy, here he is. He's just angry.
You backstabbing, soul-selling bastards! I can't believe what.
That's a great way to start it off. You backstabbing.
That means so
soul- Yeah, it's like a great thing. He can't. It's Ledger. What the f, right? So he's like, he just goes right into it.
You backstabbing, soul-selling bastards! I can't believe what you just did. You sold wallets to the cryptocurrency community for years as the leader in the crypto space, teaching people about self-custody, to take cryptocurrency, to take assets in their custody. And now everyone finds out that their 24-word seed phrases are in fact not safe and that they have access under the government-issued digital ID, therefore meaning that the government has access to people's individual 24-word seed phrases and potentially other people through the fractional information that's given when they do transactions. This is absolute bullshit. The reason I call you out being backstabbing bastards is because you entered and basically created the market along with Trezor on the safety, security, and I will quote unquote self-custody of digital assets. And not having access or complete custody of your 24-word seed phrase removes the self-custody aspect of it. I can't believe how livid I am with you. I'm telling you right now.
No, it's
Matt,
this Jeff.
I think he's
No,
pissed.
Jeff. He's mad, Jeff, and he has the right to be. And he's like he's landing a lot of good points, but apparently, obviously, he's a YouTuber of some kind, right? He's probably talks and I don't know what part of crypto he talks about or like what his specialty is. But he then
Films in
threatens.
vertical.
He threatens like whatever wallet. I didn't get that. I listened to like 6 times. It was like, and if you, I don't know what he's saying, but you guys put it in the chat. If you guys recognize the wallet he's saying, apparently he must have a link in his videos. He's like, if you cross me, that's it. I'm going after you too. So listen to this. Tell me if you can hear the wallet.
SecUX, if you go down this road, I'm telling you right now, SecUX, if you go down this road.
SecUX?
What?
I don't know. It's apparently a wallet that he is.
You right now, SecUX, if you go down this road, if you do the same thing and you sell your soul to these bastards the same way that Ledger did, I'm dropping you from my store and I'm going to build my own damn wallet that has its own self-custody, because people have a right to self-custody. Tristan here at iHuddle Life. Ledger.
Tristan and I have a life. There you go.
The things I can't say on the air.
Damn,
shit, man. He wants to smash something.
That little thing he did at the end, you want to just say,
Ledger. The things I can't say on the air.
Tristan from iHuddle Life. Jeff, that's your old channel. That's the guy that took your
own damn wallet that has its own self-custody, because people have a right to self-custody. Tristan here at iHuddle Life.
Had to hit the sneeze button, Jeff.
Man, so Oskar saying they are throwing away the very core of their brand. It's completely bizarre, but opens up a lot of opportunities for competitors. It was kind of it's very strange, very, very strange that they come out that way. We're going to have to dig a little bit more into this, maybe dig into what their thoughts are on it.
Oh, they have their thoughts. Nobody cares. I don't care about it.
I wonder if they would come on the chain and talk about their thoughts.
I don't really care, to be honest with you. I don't.
I've got a couple of those sitting in my drawer.
Let's see.
Chip, what kind of coffee do you think he drinks?
Which one?
That's
he drinks
energy.
Yeah, strong shit, man. Strong stuff.
Therefore, he sounds serious.
Yeah, I think he drinks some Ledger. Let's go to I'm gonna go to their official, they started. First of all, they got crucified, right? So let's play their video. This is their video, which led to the whole thing. What is it called? SecUX? I don't know what that is. SecUX.
Succubucks.
SEC. It has SEC in it, Jeff. It's not for me. No. SEC UX wallet. Not.
Calm down, dude. It's optional.
Okay. No, dude. I'm not buying it's optional, man.
Sounds
it's
like
optional.
suck.
Yeah, everything
That
is optional until it's not. The fact of the matter is like shouting out these things. No way. No way, Jose. No way.
What is it called?
Yeah, sure, it's optional. Yeah, you're like, here's what the ledger is and what it isn't. I know what it is. It destroyed self-custody as at the core. This is what happens when greed and stupidity takes over, Jeff. The fact that you could even plant this in someone's mind and this doubt is just horrific.
Shizop said it's optional and you have to manually activate it if you want to do it.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so right. Manually active. It's at the core of our offering. Your secret recovery phrase is securely generated on your device. We have no access to it. It'll never change. We're uncompromising about security. Ledger recovers an optional subscription service for users who want to back up their secret recovery phrase. You don't have to use it. You can continue managing your recovery phrase yourself. That's why you bought a Ledger.
Mm-hmm.
It's not automatically enabled by firmware updates. It's your choice. But the first and foremost, the fact is that here's the thing with any kind of I'm not buying that it is. It puts too much doubt in my head to say like, why even do this? Like why enable it on the Ledger? If you want to have like your own product that says, hey, this product has this feature, then do that product that has a feature. Why wipe out everything or the potential of it? Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, that's correct. NOS is not bothered. That's why I don't worry about it, because I have an NOS, but I don't worry about it. So. But
man, it's Sophie is saying they're not selling as many and they found a new way to get revenue. Maybe it's a membership. Is it a monthly membership you have to pay?
It's a membership, yeah.
Well, there you go. It was a money play. That had nothing to do with anything. They figured that they had a solution. They had a way where they could benefit from a monthly, custody of your seed phrases.
It's
But you know what though? At the end of the day, this is what the general public needs though. If you want to get mass adoption and you want people to use a hardware wallet to get mass adoption, you have to give them a way to find their shit because people don't want to custody themselves.
That's fine, but don't don't destroy the whole product line. Look at this right here. So Pascal Gauthier said, today we're proud to announce Ledger Recover, an upcoming and optional service for users who want fully secure backup of their secret. This is what I said. Not nearly as proud as Bud Light, but pretty close. So this is how you destroy. This is how you destroy a brand, right? He said he was proud to say it, but it's pretty much up there. And if you see Berserker here, you got the Berserker, ready, Joe?
What's that?
You got the Berserker quote ready with that little Berserker.
Come on, man, Berserker.
Berserker. What the grand entrance? So Berserker put this right here. You put this little graphic. There it is. There's your ledger. That's what they just did. They just Bud Lighted it. So they lit it up on fire and torched it. So happy days. Happy days are here again.
So Alan's bringing up a good point. No one's ever hacked a nano, but how many people have lost their keys? I'm sure a bunch of people have lost their keys. And at the end of the day, I think that, they're doing something that the mass audience needs. The mass audience for mass adoption, they need a way to back up their seed phrases. Now,
okay, let's show
it should
hands.
Be completely optional.
Let's get a show of hands. Who's actually backing up? Who's actually using this service? Anybody? Bueller. Come on. Who's actually got the subscription? It's been out for 2 days. Who's got the subscription? Let's hear it.
Nobody. But the general public do want it.
Nobody. Jeff, something caught me by surprise in my Twitter feed. Another thing, this was Peter Saddington.
6 million customers. Dude, they've sold 6 million of these things.
Yeah, and 5.6 million lost their keys. So there you go. So
and hence they're finding a way to
Jeff, look at this. Peter Saddington
connects with your phone. I need to get a new one.
Peter Saddington put this on here. He said, and I retweeted it, but so history tends to repeat. And back in 1875, Samuel Benner, 1875, mind you, precisely predicted future events with astoundingly accurate forecasts. This analysis is crazy accurate. So it shows periods of panic as well as periods to make money. The 150-year-old Benner cycle has predicted almost all major crises since the mid-1920s. It accurately foresaw the Great Depression, World War II, dot-com bubble, a lockdown pandemic crash, which we recently went through. We're currently in a period of hard times and lowering asset prices, which indicates that soon there will be a good time to buy assets. Fascinating 150-year-old math and logic. Check out this thing. Look at this thing. If you look, it's got hands A, B, and C, when to make money. So there's the crash right there. There's 1929. Boom, the crash happened, right? Got World War II, 1945. 1942 to 545, the crash, right? It's incredible. So A are the years in which panics have occurred.
Interesting.
B are the years of good times, high prices, and the time to sell stocks and values of all kind. Values. This guy doesn't even know about crypto, but he's talking about values, sell off, stocks, and values. And then we have this C, which these are the years of hard times, low prices, and a good time to buy stocks, corner lots, goods, etc., and hold off until the boom reaches the years of good times and then unload. Man, and pretty crazy, right? Look at predicted. There's 1980s, right? There's the recession of 1979, 1980, boom, 85, the dot-com crash, the pandemic, and 235 is the next big one. But you can see right here at 2023, this is the time. This is according to the Benner. Stock up, right? Stocks, corner lots, goods, whatever it may be, crypto. And then you can see as we start jumping back up over here, these are the good times in the center. And as it heads back up here, 2023.
There you go. It kind of makes sense too, because 2026 is 2 years into the new presidential administration, and it's going to take 2 years to at least begin to dig out of the mess that's been created up to this point. So I think that, that 2026 makes sense and will resonate as a very interesting predictive year. Very interesting.
What's incredible is how he forecasted out to 2053. It's pretty simple, but he's basically showing you that cycles. He even signed it, Samuel Benner, 1875. So this guy has no clue. It's the almanac. It's like the almanac from Back to the Future. Yeah, I saw somebody had roughed up a picture from Back to the Future. I said, "Hey, I found someone's grandparents from the 50s. Can you get the rightful owner?" It's like, yeah, if you don't know it's the movie, then you miss the whole joke. Sometimes
Right.
joke.
Yeah.
One thing about being older, Jeff, you get more of the jokes. When you're younger, you're like, I don't know, what are these
Hey,
people
Chip,
laughing at?
I actually made my
Okay.
thumbnail today was actually very representative of
Yeah, it
what we're
was.
talking about, right? So here's XRP, right? 2012, right? It's the beginning of the heartbeat. 2017 was a big
Jeff,
year.
why do we see all those little things flashing on the screen?
I don't know. Those are the hands.
But it always does that. Like, don't move your cursor, man, because I get like jitters bugs.
That's so weird. Hang on. I don't know why there's so many of them over there.
It
Look at
does it
them.
every
They're
time.
still there.
Well, it does it every time. I don't know why it does
That's
that.
so bizarre. Why are they still there? Look,
Gotta
and
get
there's
you a
more.
PC.
Hang on.
Gotta get you
Wait.
off of that again, Matt.
Wait. When I stay. This is fun. So look at that. So 2020, obviously a flat year. 2023, and there's your 2024. That is the heartbeat of the XRP. The heartbeat, Chip. Why is that doing that? That's the weirdest thing.
I gotta say, so Sam I am, who you guys know from the crypto community, but he has his own podcast, and I have him in one of my my feeds, what do you call his list, because it's fantastic. But he put this right here.
Fantastic.
This is about Bitcoin Ben. So how it started and how it's going. So here's how it started. Here's how it started a week ago. This is 7 days. BitBoy said, I'm committed to not selling any Ben coins for 6 months. I'm still intentionally not locking those coins. Why? To piss off the haters who say I'm a grifter, scammer, dishonest, and a deer. I'm going to make them look dumb again. Put his ETH address. That was May 10th. Okay, May 10th, 2023. May 17th, 7 days later, today, he said, so everyone is clear on the deal. ETH Ben and I are making on Ben, and why I sold my original tokens. He says it's for 1,000 ETH and $250,000 paid in stable coins over 6 months. We have a backwards having to move funds from traditional accounts, and it's taking longer than I want. Jeff, rug pulled everybody. After he was called out on Twitter Spaces and everything else, like, this is just ridiculous. 7 days, dude. My God, that's incredible.
Couldn't even hold out 7 days, and that's it. Just throw it out there to the world. Man,
I don't know. I don't get it, man.
I don't know what's up with that guy. That guy got the seat at the table too. Remember, he was over there sitting at that table with all those other people at the table.
Well, he said he was sitting at How to Buy Pepe. You know what I mean? It's like, this is the thing. You know, when you do anything for a click and do anything for whatever, here's the problem. You're creating a token. You're living in the United States. Come on, man. If you're out there with crypto legislation sitting in Estonia talking about how great, while other YouTubers are doing TA in their basement, who's calling them out, let's call this out. I mean, dude, you're sitting there telling us that you're sitting at the table in Estonia creating crypto legislation, and you're putting a token out there. It's got zero utility. It's starting to look like a rug pull. So 7 days later, you sold all your tokens. Jeff, what's the current price of ETH right now? Can someone put that in there? We look to put that up on the screen, because according to this, it's 1,000 ETH and 250,000 paid in stable coins over 6 months. So let's figure out 1,000 ETH. What does that come out to be? What are we talking about here, Jeff? You want to put
what
your
is it?
screen up?
How much does he have?
1,000 ETH.
Okay.
And then $250,000. So what are we talking about? What's the price of ETH?
How much money?
Yeah, how much is that?
Is how much
ETH.
money?
200 million, no?
1,000 ETH and 1,000 ETH is currently worth approximately 2.5 million. When you add 250,000, you get a total of 2.75. However, it's important to note that the value of ETH is constantly fluctuating. So the actual amount of money that 1,000 ETH and 250,000 worth could change at any time.
So in 7 days, he basically made $2.75 million, and nobody's going to come after him. That's cool. Jeff, the fastest way, like we always say, we said it on the interview with Crypto Eddie, the two things we're looking at, when we create our NFT project, we always talk about utility. However, the current regulatory climate, I should say. There were no regulations and just an aggressive nut job heading the SEC. Two things we always think about. Number one, stay out of court. Two, stay out of jail. This doesn't look good, Jeff. This is not a good look. I'm telling you right now, this is not a good look. He went on to say, and he was fighting people, and I'm like, dude, but every time you push a token, everyone buys it, and then you dump it. He's like, I don't know what are you talking about. So I want to read the rest of this tweet. I read the first part of it. He says,
Might have been incorrect.
Yeah, it seems wrong, Jeff. Doesn't seem like so.
That number is wrong.
It's like
how much is ETH right now? I think
is it 1,400. How
got
much
it
is ETH
completely
right
wrong. I was asking Bard, so Bard was completely wrong. So
that's the problem.
How much
So
is
ETH is
ETH?
1,800. Hang on a second. I'll do the math.
1,821. So that is
it's 1.8 million, Jeff.
Right. There you go. So we're a little.
So it's somewhat whatever it is, dude. 1.8 million. So 1.8 million.
Mm-hmm.
And you add the 250, it's $2 million. So $2 million in 7 days. I call it a pretty good day, pretty good week, except for the fact it's counterproductive what you said. He's saying here, if I want the deal done by Friday, I need to move some funds around. Vencoin Foundation will hold 86 trillion in tokens and 20 trillion in liquidity pool for a total of 106 trillion coins that can't be sold. Yeah, he wasn't going to sell any of that 7 days ago. Until a 500 million market cap on the vesting schedule. Details on this on a roadmap. I will not have any control personally over these coins, and I will not be. It will be owned by the foundation. Removing any personal wallet that I have was necessary. I could have broadcasted it, but I didn't. But I just want to keep these waves here, and yet here we are. Funds are going to be going to the project. I don't know, Jeff. It sounds like a really good way to not stay out of trouble, this kind of stuff. This sounds silly to me, but there you go.
Yeah, it doesn't make much sense.
This is what makes a lot of sense. Alex D Vlogs right here. I don't give an
No
F.
fuggery.
Chip and Jeff, give me my money. No fuggery. I hear that, Alex D Vlogs. Go follow Alex D. If you want to pick me up, you want just a nice, quick, short video every day, go follow Alex D Vlogs on YouTube, also on Twitter as well. But
just say no to the fuggery.
There we go, boys and girls. Look at that.
Man, it's not moving very fast.
As fast as it usually is, but that's okay.
And normally, look at they're flying all over the place. So you got some going that way, some going this way. Look at the coalescing over here into Mexico. Everything goes to the East Coast.
Jeff,
not much goes over to the West Coast.
Alan said, rug coin Ben. Sophie says, thank you. Love the show. Everybody down with OTC. And Badass Yetis. Okay, Sophie has amended her outro message. Hope that everyone's down with OTC and Badass Yetis. Also, a milestone happened today, early this morning, is we are 50% sold out of the Badass
big
Yetis.
Deal.
There's only 50% left of the 589. So guys, if you want to support the channel, support the project, or just get yourself a cool Badass Yeti, head over to xrp.cafe and pick one up, man.
Yep, it's great. 50% have been minted right there. So if you don't know how to get over there, you can go check out the XRP Cafe. You click that mint, or what is the what's the shortcut link that we have, Chip? It's an OTC.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's not, it doesn't roll off my tongue. We'll just drop that in the chat.
Should be easy squeezy, but
thank you for that, man. Sean, thank you for that.
This one in here.
Sean was on there last night too, by the way.
Find it. You can find it right there. There's the badass Yetis. Look how cool they are too.
Yeah, by the way, I have to grab that before that goes away. But so Sean was on there. Sean waited a long time. I was texting with Sean last night. And Sean's like, hey, there's a lot of OGs in here. He's like naming people. And he didn't name us. So I was like, dude, how did you miss me? How did you not say on the chain? How did you not say on the chain? And then he looked at the text. He's like, and at the end, he finished. He's like, oh yeah. And so there's a couple of people I missed on the chain. I was laughing so hard. I was cracking up.
Dude, I was on there until my battery died. Then I was done.
I couldn't get on it, but then when it took like an hour and a half to get on, or hour. But I was just listening to it in the background, but it was cool.
Check out that badass Yeti right there. Very cool.
What's the offer? What's that one there? That's beautiful.
That one was just minted not that long ago, and it's a rare. It's number 5 right now.
Oh,
It's very cool.
Oh,
It's very, very cool. So you can go to recently minted. There are a couple of really cool ones that I liked. I like that one a lot. These guys are real cool little pathfinders. You know, you got to be careful when you run into a pathfinder. But here's another cool one right here that I thought came up.
badass.
It's pretty badass too. That one's not a rare, but just really, really cool.
Yeah, it's 125 XRP, guys. Go grab yourself one. Go grab it. Let's do it.
I like these guys.
Let's do it.
Look how cool.
Yes. Okay. So
and
Oscar's
cuddly.
adding this. Yeah. Do we plan on offering the
Yes,
option
no.
to pay with fiat? Yes. We are. That is a plan. Yeah, it's a plan to get some of those with fiat. 'Cause I know a lot of you guys have asked, and we may have a lot more in the next round as well. But the White Tribe. So this is like the most limited number we have. So these are going to be, pretty rare. But yeah, that's the idea, is to play with fiat. Been talking to Craig DeWitt a little bit. We just got to take the time to go ahead and get set up over there, and you'll be able to buy it with Apple Pay or Google Pay or credit card, and you'll be able to get one, and it's going to be pretty easy. So that is the option, man. And so absolutely, Sean, you did great, by the way, as well. I love how I was actually, if we had more time, I was going to name more people, but you did a pretty good job of that. I just wanted to have the record, and you own the record on that, Sean. You own the record on that. Nobody else has that. That's it.
Ownage.
Sean says he's down with OTC. Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
You know me. All right.
Number 4.
We're getting out of here. I got to get out of here before Sean Thompson asks for both of them or the old outro, Jeff. We got to get out of here. So
Number 5.
it's time. Let's go.
Let's go.
See you guys later. See you on
See you
the
guys
next one.
on the next one.
Chip and Jeff. Oh.
Are you down with OTC? Please like, subscribe, and click the bell to be notified when the next video drops.